NAFDAC seals local mining companies in Abuja. Stakeholders engage on Nigeria's automotive industry. Plus, National Orientation Agency hails Davido's feat on global stage. Hello, welcome to NTA News. My name is Emily Omo. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do well to engage with us. National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has continued its raid of shops and markets across the country to block unwholesome products from getting to innocent Nigerians this time. The agency sealed some local rice mills in Abuja for alleged illegal operations. Haman Jabani reports.
In December last year, the enforcement team of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, sealed a warehouse and 5 other shops involved in repackaging local rice as imported brands. The operation followed a tip-off from concerned citizens and subsequent surveillance carried out by officials of the agency. Following further investigations, the NAFDAC team visited several local rice milling facilities in Masaka, Nasarawa State. At the scene, it was observed that the millers were repackaging locally produced rice into popular brands bags. The facilities were unregistered and operating under unhygiene conditions.
When some people come, they will say this is what they want. I'm not producing my own.
Like they haven't bring like new brown bags here for we to for it to pay. Even December, I can remember last year December, the customer that they brought new brown bag for us to package it, but the owner of this place wanted us not to accept them.
The leader of the NAFDAC team emphasized that the agency's mission is to ensure that all food products in Nigeria are safe for consumption, while urging Nigerians to patronize only reputable and certified outlets when buying food items.
Prescription of the product is that they should be kept in a dry and cool environment. By the time the products are kept in the sun, all the minerals and vitamins in the products are gone. When you buy the products, they will not add any value to your health or your vitality.
Kenneth Azikwe is the director FCT office of the agency.
Packaged rice is a regulated product and should be registered by NAFDAC. So if you are milling, for a rice miller, you are milling rice for people, you put it in an unbranded package and give them. But by the time you mill rice for somebody, you put it in somebody else's branded packaging, that is criminal.
The team also halted the sale of various beverages at a depot in Masaka due to poor storage facilities that could compromise public health. All the identified factories were sealed and the owners have been invited to the NAFDAC office for further investigation. It will be remembered that the agency has conducted such operations in Aba, Kano and Lagos. Haman Jabani, NTA News.
Development and sustainable growth as stakeholders in the industry strategize to ensure the efficacy of Nigeria's first policy within the sector. Director General, National Automotive Design and Development Council says the economy will receive a boost with the patronage of made in Nigeria products. Umobasi Edith has details.
The event holding in Uyo is a stakeholders engagement with the Association of Motor Dealers of Nigeria, AMDAN, on used cars import and dealership regulation in Nigeria. Some of the issues on the front burner include the need for increased patronage of made in Nigeria vehicles and components, need to encourage investors to take opportunities, as well as creating regulatory frameworks.
Patronizing only Nigerian-made goods, most especially automotive. And we know automotive is one of the area that government spend a lot of money. So it is going to have direct impact on what we are doing and be able to grow automotive sector.
The Nigerian Automotive Manufacturers Association, NAMA, and the Association of Motor Dealers of Nigeria, AMDAN, are critical stakeholders and drum home support for a robust regulatory framework if the automotive sector must succeed.
It is a great, policy that has to be properly implemented to ensure that the goals of the policies are achieved.
Because most of atrocities are committed with vehicles. So apart from the revenue loss and apart from making things to work easier both for the industry and for government, it still gives room for a large percentage of security to be curtailed.
The stakeholders' engagement is the brainchild of the National Automotive Design and Development Council, aimed at bridging the gap among stakeholders while positioning Nigeria as one of the leading automotive manufacturing nations. In Uyo, Umar Basadet, NTA News.
We'll take a break now. More stories will come your way. Do stay tuned.
Ibani nyere mana ye enu fam ma kare bu o mo ya fam enu se mo ke ti fon we uka na ta ni no mo ti ni dia ibani bo ki mo ye si mo wa ni de nda bu fun be ki kere ani na mo mo isare pa ibani bi nam die kai ni kam me ibani bo ki ni pe dia mo ba no iban ja ki nam family planning everything is for be joy ami me ye fun bo joy yan ko no be me ami ko yan kan ge ram me
Family planning edo kem fun. Kau for your government. Kena manyesu fun fin.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
You're welcome back now to the rest of our stories. The National Orientation Agency, NOIR, is celebrating Global Feat attained by Nigeria's music sensation, David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, for sustaining Nigeria's identity in good light. The NOIR views with great delight Davido's sense of patriotism, expressed through an invitation to visitors to make Lagos a choice destination during a recent interview on French-speaking CKO channel. Davido says danger is a global phenomenon, noting that big cities around the world are not devoid of the social challenge. A statement signed by Director General NOA notes that every Nigerian needs to tell positive stories about Nigeria in spite of national challenges. The NOA established the National Identity Project as a platform to project Nigeria's positive stories to the world with its national values chapter. The agency urges all Nigerians to continue to project the best of Nigerians and redress the negativity surrounding the country's public and social life. The people of Afarabo in Okanafon local government area of the state have been advised to take ownership of the facilities provided at the renovated government primary school Afarabo to protect them against vandals. Akwa Ibom State Governor gave the advice while inaugurating the facilities at the school. John Paul Alimuna reports.
Government primary school Afahobo, Okanafon local government area, was in a dilapidated condition before a philanthropist and CEO, Fetes Group, Jacob Idogafa, intervened to renovate and equip the facilities with ICT center, modern textbooks, solar lights and fans powered by solar lights. The Commissioner for Education, Professor Obomomo, commends the CEO of FATEX Group for thinking about the well-being of his community and advises other well-meaning Nigerians to emulate him.
The government of Akwa Ibom State stands in very strong commendation of this act of patriotism, love, and giving back to a society.
The CEO of FATEX Group, Jacob Udogafa, who is also the founder of Jacob Udogafa Charity Foundation, recalls that his late mother used to visit the school. Hence, he decided to renovate the school in the memory of his mother. He appealed to the state government to fence the school and recruit a computer teacher to take care of the ICT center.
I'm not doing it for any personal intention, whether open or secret, of any will, but I'm doing it for the purpose of humanity.
Goodwill messages were presented by some prominent personalities in the area, including the traditional ruler of Fukanafon local government area, among others.
Of every other thing. If you get it right from the primary, then you can get to anywhere. So I'm happy that today is a dream come true.
Staff of FATEX Group and others presented songs to entertain the guests.
Yesterday the Lord has made, we will rejoice and be glad in Him.
From Kanafon local government area, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
Students have been encouraged to give their best while in school in order to be successful in their future endeavors. The General Manager NTA Uyo, Mrs. Alice Ugbe, gave this charge while receiving students of Dave Spring Comprehensive College, Eket, who were at the station for an excursion. Rebecca Ubong has details.
Excursion is one of the critical ways of ensuring that students have practical knowledge of their various classwork. This is why Day Spring Comprehensive College, Eket, is taking the students round the different departments of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Channel 12 Uyo, to enable them have practical feel of a broadcast station, a gesture the student described as rewarding.
It's an educative one, an informative one, and also an entertaining one. At least I've gotten some information about journalism and other aspects of the studio. I want to say a big thank you to our schoolmates, especially the principal, for giving me this opportunity to see new things, learn new things, and there are so many things I've learned in this excursion that I didn't know before.
Coming here is a great privilege, so feeling happy.
The use of ICT, many of what they've been taught in classroom, they have seen the reality of it, how it's being used.
Addressing the students on arrival on behalf of the General Manager, Mfonobong Mufat and other senior staff took them through the history, vision and mission of the African largest TV network.
So the vision has to do with audio and visuals and production.
For everything you watch on air, it has a process, as is the processes of producing a program. It could be news, it could be drama, it could be adverts.
What we call news. Let's bring something that is happening within us that every other person have not heard or have not seen. So we bring it together, brainstorm on it, discuss about it, and write a script on it to turn it to a story where people can listen to it and understand how the thing happened.
Some of the departments visited include news and current affairs, programs, control rooms, news studio, among others. In Uyo, Rebecca Ubong, NTA News.
Another break beckons, just stay tuned.
NTA Television College JOS, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS, and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, and intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisen Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
You're welcome back. As part of an effort to address community needs and improve living conditions in the society, the legendary music icon and originator of the popular song Akanam Nkwe Princess Anne Inyang has organized a musical concert tagged Sarah Charity Concert. Abasanya Ekwenyo has details.
That was the mood of the event, with different gospel artists ministering to the glory of God. For the organizers, especially the musical icon, Princess Anne Inyang, the event is put together mainly to render selfless services to Nigerians, particularly the vulnerable.
They are not getting adequate medical treatment. Government is trying, but we as individuals, if each of us were to do what we each person can contribute to the community, then it will have less fatality. That is my passion.
The focus is free medical services ranging from free eye checks, random blood sugar checks, BP checks, and free drugs, among others.
We understand that we ought to be our brother's keeper. That is important. It's significant. It's something that no matter how good our system evolves and becomes, we will still need people.
The Lord bless you, the Lord keep you. The God that can keep you say, I will only do it when that mouth says it. The question is, how many people mention you to God?
To be able to carry out this free humanitarian service, Princess Inyang, however, is soliciting support and partnership from good-spirited individuals, non-governmental organizations, and relevant agencies to bring this project to limelight.
It depends on the support I get. The short-term plan is that we'll be able to cover the South-South, and then the long-term is that we'll be able to go from glory to glory. If we get support, we can go as much as and as far as possible.
The event featured the latest song by the music icon, Princess Anne Inyang. The point of the event was fundraising for St. Anne's Cave Foundation in Uyo. Abasenya Ekwenyo, NTA News.
Let's join Ijoma Peter Uwante for latest in the world of sports.
The head coach of Super Falcons
says the team is not a finished product despite the Falcons' 2-0 victory over the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon on Tuesday at Ikenne Stadium, Abeokuta, Ogun State. He believes the two-legged friendly against the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon will fine-tune the team ahead of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco in July.
All known games between Nigeria and Cameroon, on paper they look friendly, but then we all know, there is always the prestige at stake, and everybody tries as much as possible to ensure that you don't disappoint your fellow countrymen.
We understand the responsibilities that is ahead of us, and as players it's an honor to play for our national, for the nation. So we're positive, we're excited, looking forward to this tournament, and of course giving it our best as always.
Elsewhere, the Super Eagles are to fly high in Moscow as they engage their Russian counterpart in an international friendly on Friday. All 22 invited players are now in the Super Eagles camp in Moscow ahead of the international friendly against Russia. The head coach Eric Chell was forced to reshuffle his squad for the friendly due to withdrawals and injuries, with 22 players fully engaged in training sections. And finally, in tennis, defending French Open champion Carlos Alcaraz produced a dominant display to beat 12th seed Tommy Paul 6-love, 6-1, 6-4 to reach the semi-finals at Roland Garros. The Spaniard will face 23-year-old Lorenzo Musetti for a place in Sunday's finals. With sports updates, Ijoma Pitawante, NTA News.
A review of the major stories. NAFDAC has sued local mining companies in Abuja. Stakeholders engage. Stakeholders engage on Nigerian automotive industry. You also heard in the news that National Orientation Agency has held Davido's feet on global stage. That's what much we can accommodate for now. Do stay tuned for evening segment. Have a good